My mother wore black at my celebration because I did not invite my golden child brother, who ruined all my milestone. What happened next shut her up instantly. My brother Kevin has systematically destroyed every milestone in my life, while our mother stood there making excuses for why her precious baby boy just gets a little overexcited sometimes. My high school graduation, he showed up drunk and threw up in the parking lot, right as I was walking to get my diploma, so everyone was watching him instead of me. Mom said he was just nervous about his own future, and we needed to be understanding. My college acceptance celebration dinner, he announced that college was a scam and I was wasting everyone's money, then stormed out, leaving me crying at the restaurant. Mom followed him to make sure he was okay and never came back. When I got my first real job, Kevin spent the entire family dinner explaining why my career choice was stupid, and I'd probably get fired within a month. Mom laughed and said he was just jealous because I was growing up so fast and leaving him behind. Every birthday, Kevin would show up late, demand to be the center of attention, and throw a tantrum if anyone spent too long talking to me. On my 21st birthday, he pretended to have a panic attack because I was getting more presents than him. Mom made everyone stop celebrating to comfort him, and we never even cut the cake. My college graduation, he brought his new girlfriend, who he'd been dating for 3 days, and proposed to her during my party. Everyone spent the rest of the night congratulating them, while I sat alone in my cap and gown. Mom said it was beautiful that he wanted to share such a special moment with the family. When I got engaged, Kevin told my fiancé that I'd been in love with someone else right before we met, and was probably settling. Then he spent weeks calling my fiancé to share made-up stories about my past relationships. Mom said boys will be boys, and he was just being protective. At my actual wedding, Kevin gave a 40-minute best man speech, even though he wasn't the best man, where he told embarrassing fake stories about my childhood, and ended by saying he gave the marriage 2 years tops. This pattern continued for 29 years. Kevin ruined everything from my job promotions to my baby shower to my housewarming party. He'd either cause a scene, fake an emergency, or find some way to make himself the victim so everyone would focus on him. Mom enabled every single incident with excuses about how Kevin was struggling or stressed or just expressing himself differently. She'd say I was the strong one who didn't need as much attention, and I should be proud that I was stable enough to support my brother through his difficulties. Now I'm planning my 10-year anniversary party. My husband and I saved for 3 years to throw a really nice celebration at a beautiful venue with all our friends and family. We sent invitations 2 months ago to everyone except Kevin. When Mom got hers, she immediately called demanding to know where Kevin's invitation was. I told her he wasn't invited because he's ruined every important event in my life, and I wanted one special day without his drama. She completely lost it, saying I was being cruel and vindictive and that family supports family no matter what. She threatened not to come if Kevin wasn't invited. I held firm and said that was her choice, but Kevin wasn't welcome. She's cried about how this will destroy Kevin. She's raged about how selfish I am. She's tried guilt, saying Dad would be disappointed in me if he was still alive. The party was last Saturday. I was actually nervous Mom would bring Kevin anyway, but she showed up alone wearing all black like she was at a funeral. She spent the cocktail hour telling everyone who would listen that Kevin was excluded from his own sister's